Why I'm special is because there's a certain way that I carry myself.
What's up with
I do the work. When you say, for example, we need women who like, or we like women who can sit down and shut up and do this, and they don't bother too much. Some women do that because that's their coping mechanism. That's all they know how to do. Maybe that's what they saw in their family do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I do that because I'm a high-value woman, as you would say, high-value man.
Y'all want me to react in the conversation.
That's exactly
Make sure to hit that follow, hit that subscription button.
So
we on the road to 5K.
I actually take the time to process those things. How do I feel?
Every day, man.
And
Catch
then
me on
I can
stream,
actually have
you know what I'm saying? We be vibing,
conversation
we
with
be
a
going
man
crazy with
who's
the
open.
IRLs,
Sir
y'all.
wants to hop
But
by your woman, bro.
let's get into it, yo.
Not you want me to explain what I'm explaining.
Yoga teacher
Come
couldn't
on.
take the
Get a
L.
better comeback.
Little verbal debate
sorry,
between
you're
her
saying,
and
okay,
Myron,
so you
know, on the Fresh and Fit podcast. If y'all niggas know, y'all know.
I was saying.
But
you don't know what you're saying, huh?
No, I do know what I was saying.
Sorry,
Tap
do it.
in, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got going on, man. It should be funny game.
So like, yeah, I'm just I the way I carry myself, and then on top of that, right? I also like go and I handle my business. I have goals, I have aspirations. There's things that I want out of life, not just for me, but also for like with me and my partner. Like I have a vision, and I think that's a package.
Look at
Is
Myron
it
face.
when I
Why
say
he
it's not
making
for a
that
man,
face?
I mean a surface level man who's like, I want titties, I want ass. I want somebody who's just gonna sit down and shut up because I said so without even taking any consideration into like, I value this woman, so I want to hear what she's saying. She's my soundboard. I need to like bounce something off of her, not just my like something valuable, you know?
Not just my
That's
dick.
what I mean as a package.
So the things that you just described, having a vision, wanting something out of life, etc. You do realize that other girls want that too, right?
I'm happy for them. They should want those things.
So by definition, if a lot of other women want that, that means that you don't stand out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine if that's what you think.
No.
You know, no. You got it. You got it. You win. Well, you can have it. You can have
Beauty
it.
is in the eye of the beholder.
You got it.
Oh,
You got
God.
it.
So
Women
you
said the same
can't
thing as
please
you.
everyone.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
So you don't stand out.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna say something.
Oh.
You know they don't say it how I say it. Let's just start there.
Even better.
I will show you
Just
after this
because-
show. Multiple
Bar for
episodes,
bar, bar for bar,
energy,
bar
the
for bar,
vibe,
bar
the
for bar.
same
You know
lingo.
why? Because naturally, just how like men naturally are the more providers. They do X, Y, Z. They have this natural way of being that's like that. Women have a natural spiritual connection. So. And you,
So you're all
you
the
see how
same.
you see how you tilted because you're one of the guys who's like, I want someone to sit down and shut up because I said so, and I don't want a soundboard, and that's okay. You don't have to have that, but that's what you're gonna look for. Like, but not every man is looking for that. Like, that's okay. We're not mad at you. I'm happy for you.
Girl, what
It's
you
just
talking
like understanding, and that's it.
You literally just tried to
I didn't try.
qualify
I
yourself
accomplished.
and said
I accomplished.
it's the way but they don't spit it the way that I spit it. So you just
They
by you
don't.
saying the same
They
exact thing that
don't. It's
everyone
Lola
else said
M.
in a
It's
different
Lola
way
Marcel. They don't spit
makes
it the way I
you
spit it.
special?
That's for sure. Yep.
It's even worse, bro. Like they
So if all the other girls say the same exact thing, but you said it differently, that's what differentiates you? That you said it differently?
No,
Then what is it? Because that's what you just said.
you got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, congratulations.
You
Hold the hell.
you're like,
Hold the hell.
see how amazing it is? See how amazing it is when I take back what you said and say it back to you and you're like, damn, that was stupid.
bro, she
No,
teaches.
that's not what happened. I just let you get it. You got it. That's you.
Bro,
No.
Congratulations.
I definitely
She
get
said
it.
you
That's why I'm
got it.
able to
That's
repeat
you.
back to you what you said
Bomba.
so you can hear it yourself and see how dumb it sounds. See, this is what we need to go back to telling people that they're dumb. No offense, but you're a low IQ individual.
I'm not.
Bring back
I'm not.
You're also a low IQ
I'm
individual.
not offended. I'm not
And my
offended.
thing is, we
I'm
need
not
to bring
offended.
back.
You
we
have
need
to
to
say,
bring back.
I can
stop-
understand.
You said I got it right.
I
You
can
said I got it right.
understand. I can
You said I got it
understand.
right.
Not when you
You said I
disrespect
got it.
me.
No,
Not when you disrespect me.
because
I
I'm
can
just keeping it
understand.
real.
No. I can
I'm just
understand.
keeping it real.
I can understand.
People
I
that
can
talk about.
understand.
You need to stop talking for
I'm
2
trying
seconds. You
to-
need to stop talking.
let
This is
me
my show.
finish.
This is my show.
You know what?
This
I'm
is
a
my show.
podcaster, so I'll let you finish under the respect that you
This
said
is
it's your
our
show.
show.
It's
Go
our
ahead.
fucking show.
Yeah,
Period.
I'll let you finish
So
under
know
that
where you're
respect.
at.
Go
All
ahead.
right. So
Yes, go
you're
ahead.
gonna be quiet when I talk if it's my shit.
Because it's your show. Yes.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is this: if you say something right that's not intelligent, and I say, "Damn, that wasn't intelligent," yeah, it's the truth, man. Because literally, I just
Because
said back
you made
what
the
you said.
intelligent rules. Who made the rules? You?
and you do podcasts?
You don't make any logical sense. That's the problem.
I look.
You literally just said a second ago, I'm different because I spit it differently. What other girls say. So if you're saying the same thing that all the other girls say, but you say it differently, how does that?
Look how you take part of my words, and you just mention them into like what makes more sense for you.
Bro, we gave you 30 minutes to explain.
He has to because you didn't say anything of importance.
I'm helping you right now. Gave you 30 minutes to explain. That's crazy.
Do you know how you stand out to a man, a value?
Go ahead.
Do you really want to know?
Go ahead.
It's simple. You mentioned I. Here's what I do, right? But granted, a woman doing things on her own is great. But you know how you stand out? When a man says to you, do this and you do it. That's how you stand out. Because you respect him, you care for him, you love him. Not because you're doing it for yourself, it's because he told you what to do and you're doing it.
Okay. Facts. W fresh.
Also, people that do you like believe in horoscopes and stuff?
That she does.
That's kind of crazy. I'm a yoga teacher. Like
you do, right?
That she does.
There's studies that show.
To a certain extent, yes.
There's studies that show that people that believe in that stuff have lower IQ, and you've been able to and you've been able to literally prove that through the course of this conversation.
Oh my god!
Like people that believe in it, it's
lower
literally they went ahead and they found people that believe in that stuff tend to be more narcissistic and have lower IQ. And during the course of our conversation,
this far in this video,
because when we asked you,
and if y'all think she got low IQ, I can ask you, I'm cheating hard. Low IQ.
No, because when I asked you what do you bring to the man, you literally went back and said, "Oh, well, I'm spiritual. I have this certain energy, etc. But it's not for the man. It's for myself. That's the package for myself."
You're still missing it.
And then also,
going over your
and then when I said, when we asked you what makes you high value, you said, "Oh, I have a vision and I want certain things in life and I have goals and aspirations."
With all due respect, if I was taking notes on what you were saying, I could pull apart your words too.
Look at it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
If I was taking notes on what you were saying, I could pull apart your words.
She hot right now.
I could have given you a pen and paper too, and you could have wrote down what you wanted to.
No. It's okay.
It's okay.
The thing is that
session almost over now.
You dislike that you're being intellectually ripped apart right now and shown to be the you are. You're not. Period.
I don't.
That's what it is. And if you don't like that, that's cool. But the reality is, we asked you a very simple question.
I thought when we signed the paper, you weren't going to disrespect us. I don't like that you're name calling me. That's what I don't like. So that's why I'm being responsive in the way that I am and starting to lead with emotion, because you're using name calling. Okay. But if you're going to talk. If you're gonna talk facts, then you're not gonna use those little smirks that you use, like low IQ, you're a moron, you're this, because then that's when you are starting to use your emotion to label me instead of giving me the facts.
No,
okay?
I've come to that conclusion through speaking with you.
Yeah.
I've come to that. I've come to that.
And of course, your boys are gonna back you. Duh.
I've come to that conclusion. After speaking with you now for a few hours and you not being able to articulate your points and then saying I'm special, but then going ahead and naming things that every other girl says and has, but which is the definition of not special, I can conclude that you're.
You have a podcast, right?
I do.
What are you talking about?
It's called Finding Solutions, and I talk about.
Solutions.
Yeah, that's so cute. You know, I get so many good vibes off of that, but you wouldn't like it. I know that. But yeah, I talk about.
Wait. Why are you throwing shade though? Because that's not the good thing to do, man. Don't throw shade. You know.
You've been throwing shade the whole night. What you talking about?
But I have a podcast called Solutions. You do.
No, you have a podcast called Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations.
I know.
What's your point?
You're not making any sense.
Okay, let's just get over that.
Hey,
what was your question?
He trolling.
Oh, you don't know? Stupid.
You're a good sport. You're a good sport.
When they get like that, bro, they be really trolling the girls really hard, bro. That's just comedy.
Give me an example of something that would constitute as, I guess, acceptable control or versus unacceptable or toxic.
For instance, like let's talk about the clothes. If he doesn't like what I'm wearing, don't just say take that off. I don't like that. You know, for me, like my father, he does when he scolds, he tells, because it's two of us, 2 daughters, 2 boys. He always came with his reason on why he said certain things. Okay. And I think it had a lot to do with because the girls are more inquisitive. Girls are always asking questions. So he will put in some implementation of, okay, you couldn't do this, but I'm going to tell you why you can't do this. So I'm just used to being talked to a little nicely because my father was like that. He will say, for instance, do the dishes. You know, it wasn't go and do the dishes. It's you need to go do the dishes because X, Y, and Z. That was just my dad. Maybe he did that because the girls were more delicate, more... he just was like that with the girls. He was very more sweet, but still direct.
Is your dad an engineer?
No, he's
because that's how my dad is too. Like he loves to give you reasons for why he tells you to do something.
Yeah, you can't just say, "Oh, go do this," because I'm gonna look like, why? Because I'm so used to my dad telling me his why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about you? What would constitute as toxic?
But I guess
controlling.
I guess not weird, but like different.
Talking shit. I don't like nobody cursing at me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Chris.
for you guys, it seems as though the way information is conveyed to you is very important versus the content of the information.
For sure.
Because my thing, I kind of look at it like a lot of women look at control, but I look at it as like more boundaries. I think men shouldn't really commit to women that don't have certain things in place. And if I tell you, hey, like I just don't commit to girls that like, dress provocatively when I'm not around, or go to nightclubs or go girls' night outs, I think that's unacceptable behavior. Some girls will look at that and say that's toxic or that's controlling or whatever. But I look at it like it's just having standards. But the problem is that male standards are almost always conflated as some type of pejorative term, like toxic, insecure, controlling. But like, no one says that women are controlling for saying, I want a man that makes 6 figures, right?
Right.
Isn't that interesting how like female standards are never considered toxic, or just you guys just you being selective and being high standards? But like if I say, well, I don't want to commit to a girl that goes to the club all the time or is promiscuous or whatever, that's considered small dick energy.